Ooh! Welcome to the Intellectual Show! I'm your host, El Gorilla 916, and I'm joined today by my co-host, SacTownTommy!
What it do? I can't, bro.
And my other co-host, Big J!
Ooh! What's up, man?
And we got a special guest today on this spooky episode. Mason, NFTs. Ooh.
NFTs. I'm gonna be here until the video processes, and I'm dipping.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
He's only here for economic reasons. Ooh.
Economic reasons.
He is here because he is forced to by the host.
Ah, bro, shut up. Shut up now.
Nah, but welcome everyone today. Welcome to our Halloween special. Will it go up on Halloween? Fuck no, it will not.
Yes, they will. You gotta believe.
Try.
Today on this spooky episode, we will talk about spooky stuff. Ooh, gonorrhea.
No.
Ooh.
Gonorrhea. Bro, shut up.
Nah, but what you guys doing for Halloween today?
The day before, my cousin is having a party.
Well, what's it called?
But yeah, they're having like a Halloween party or something.
Well, I'm just thinking about just staying home, watching movies, doing the usual stuff.
Bullshit. Trick or treating.
Maybe I'll pull off with Michael Myers, go around my neighborhood, stalk some houses. Maybe, but
You don't want to
hey,
go
we'll see.
treating together?
Yes.
Pull up to my hood.
I'm not going to Jesus's, bro. He's always having issues recording. He's all like, "Oh man, there's cops here."
Ooh, police.
Okay, wait, what are you doing, Kevin?
Trick or treating, maybe.
We'll all go as a group.
Yes. Nah, dude, I'm gonna dress up as a Dodgers fan for what's it called for Halloween.
We'll all go as. I have enough jerseys for all of us,
I
bro.
know you fucking do.
You got one of my size?
No, I do not. Sadly,
We'll give you a hat.
I got one that I had when I was in like 7th grade. I think Josh could wear that.
Damn.
What the fuck? What is this?
What the fuck is that?
Thank you, Mason, for your work today.
I see horrors beyond your comprehension. Thank you, Mason, for making this shit show possible.
Thank you so much, homie.
By the time you see this, the first episode would have already been out. Please go watch it. Please go listen to it.
So that means nobody's gonna watch this.
Well, if you are one of the most unfortunate people to listen to us, please go listen to the first episode too.
I think a few people will. Wait, Kevin, have you been in a haunted house then?
No.
You mean like this year or just never?
What's up?
What? Wait, what?
I heard her say Jesus, bruh.
Oh, who's calling my name? Who's that?
No,
Kevin's
don't worry.
mom.
Don't worry. She was telling me something.
Yo,
She was asking me a
I'll
question.
leave this in.
Why was my name brought up again?
No.
Dude, you missed out on a your mom joke. How could you?
Oh, what's it called? No, I haven't been in a haunted house.
Like ever?
I think I went once when I was little, like when I was really little, and I think I crapped my diapers.
You fucking bitch.
You screw off, pussy. What about you?
Right, did you go on the one that Universal Studios has? Well, it's not really haunted, but it's like the Walking Dead one.
No. All I remember is that there was an elevator and I got scared.
The Walking Dead one, it was weird. Like, nothing was scary except for the fact that dudes would try to jump at you and grab you.
Oh.
Dude, one of my neighbors, his ex-girlfriend, I think, she did something like that, but it wouldn't be at a house, it'd be on a train. The train would be moving and they would have just random actors like going through the train. And I think someone got slapped once. Like one of the
Well, speaking of haunted houses, sorry to cut you off, but I heard this one story where somebody who's been working at that type of shit, jumping out, scaring, visitors. someone actually who's been working there jumped out with a real weapon, like a knife, I believe, and stabbed some kid. Like, it could get real sometimes. It could get real sometimes. So you do kind of gotta be careful with who the hell is over there. But the funny part, the interesting part, if you want to say it that way, is that the kid, he just after he got stabbed, he didn't go to the hospital. He wanted to finish off the tour.
What a Chad.
Yeah, I aspire to be like him.
Any insults out there offended? But what a Chad.
Don't let me out here that.
I'll be fuming.
Don't name drop, bro.
Miss S.
It's too late.
Oh, wow. I wonder who that is.
I wonder who that could be, bro. After you
said
her name.
Hey, our most trusted editor could cut that off.
He's not going to cut it out, bro.
He's going to edit it.
Look at what he sent to the Discord, bro. Does he really seem like the type that would?
Dude, I don't know. I like his work.
What were you about to say? Yo, what were you about to say, Kevin? Sorry I cut you off.
Oh, no. I completely lost a thought.
Yeah, it's all your fault, Jesus.
Like, I have the capacity of
the kids stabbing and stuff.
Well, personally for me, regarding that question, have I ever been to like a haunted house? I feel like I did when I was a little kid, but I don't exactly remember it though. I mean, I would like to go to one again, but I don't really remember going to one ever. But I feel like I actually did though. I just can't remember.
We'll all go to one together, bro. It's called Jesus' house.
I want to go to one of those like places that's like been run down and like actually abandoned for a long ass time.
Oh yeah. Those abandoned places.
Yeah, I want to go see those.
This is how we die.
It'll be worth it, bro.
At worst, it's probably gonna be some homeless dude that's gonna be all pissed off at us for bothering them. They might lunge from the shadows, stab us with a needle. If they were able to, stab us, but like,
stab us with a
you got me there,
scary, bro.
So nothing bad will happen
to us.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
What's it called? But yeah, dude, don't worry. You act like something bad would actually happen if we visited like an abandoned house or some shit like that, like a rundown building. What's the worst that could happen?
We die.
How?
I don't know, some hobo. I don't want to die to a hobo. That seems like a sad way to go out.
Right,
like he can't even afford a house, and he's the one that's going to take me out.
A cannibalistic hobo.
Kinky.
Or she'd be into that. I'm leaving you if there is one. Dude, you're going to be like, wait, she might be cool, though.
Kevin's into war?
No.
He wants to be ate?
No, ew. No, don't say it like that. Do not say it like that. That sounds
Kevin,
okay. Just trying to make sure.
That sounds like I want to get my asshole ate. No.
Oh, no,
yeah,
not that way.
No,
not that way. No.
Tom, you said
yes, you do.
No, I don't. That is.
You said the only thing is not pegging.
Tom, you are pushing it. I don't. You are pushing it, bro. Anything that goes near my ass, I do not want.
Damn, he doesn't wipe his ass, bro.
I do. Fuck off.
But that goes near your ass. Okay, I'll stop.
I eat the toilet paper when it comes out, it wipes it.
Shut up. There's no way we're gonna keep this on Halloween theme.
Hey, yo, if we were going to an abandoned place or something, I mean, I don't think we'll ever do this, but like,
what you mean?
Have you got one in mind or what?
Dude, I don't know. I've seen some people do that stuff where like in, like the middle of nowhere in Colombia and the middle of nowhere in Japan. And to be honest, they look pretty cool because like in Colombia, it's like rundown brick houses in the middle of the jungle where no one could hear you scream. And then in Japan, what's it called? It's like these rundown like old like places that look like this one dude I saw. They did it in like the pitch black of night, and they had like a little flashlight and everything, but like the only thing that you could see truly was like through the night vision of the camera. So I don't know. It looks kind of cool. But yeah, the one in Colombia would be cool to visit first.
Maybe it's a ran down crack house from a coke house from Pablo Escobar himself.
Who knows?
Who knows? It might have some good history behind it, you know.
Sounds like good history, bro.
Yeah, it is good history. But I remember seeing this. I remember seeing this one YouTube video where like this guy, he went to like some underground tunnels or something. Like I don't know what it was supposed to be, but like it was an abandoned building. I think it was comprised of like many tunnels. And when he was in there, he actually ran into some homeless dude in there, and he got fucking scared. Yeah, living in the tunnels. I'm not joking. The dude came out of the fucking shadows. He tried to attack him.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he came out of the shadows. He was holding something, and like he tried to attack him, and the guy fucking dropped like one of his cameras or something, and he had to run out of there.
What the hell?
Tommy, you trying to do that, bro?
So it could be pretty damn scary, you know.
I don't know. It could be scary, but it seems cool. It seems interesting.
It is cool. It really is interesting. It's a high risk, kind of like a high reward situation, you know.
High reward.
Well, you get the experience. You know. But at the same time, though, you could get shanked by some homeless dude down there.
Dude, high risk, high reward. The reward is getting shanked by a homeless guy, not getting AIDS.
Oh yeah, man.
Jesus is gonna drop out of school just to go get shanked by a homeless man.
Jesus, don't do it, bro.
Don't do it, dog. Not without us.
Of course.
Okay, neither of y'all do it.
Tommy, you're coming with us too, dog.
Nah, I'm good.
We're gonna lead a mob of people into this abandoned house and track down the homeless guy that lives there. Just a mob of us. Like 20. We're going to gather 20. We're going to gather 20 people. We're going to enter this house, find a homeless guy.
You trying to have like a game of Among Us or some shit? You're gonna be like Among Us in real life, guys. Do YouTube video.
Who's the imposter? The homeless man.
Oh, everyone has to dress up homeless when they go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everyone has to dress up homeless, and like we're not going to see like past pictures of us, you know, so we don't know like which one is actually like a homeless guy and which one is just pretending they're homeless. You know, like they actually.
As soon as you're thinking way too much about this, I was just making a joke.
Yeah, I know.
Please don't get so excited about this.
On the topic of spooky, what's something spooky that you'd like to do, Tommy?
That dog shit transition, bro.
I know it was. Go ahead and answer the question.
The topic is spooky. What's something spooky I like to do?
Yeah. Like that's like fucking terrifying or some shit.
That's terrifying?
Yeah. That's not
I don't like that though. So
yeah, exactly.
Stop slandering me, bro.
I
don't know. I don't know. I don't really do that many things terrifying. Like genuinely, I don't.
Damn, you boring as fuck.
I don't like doing scary things, bro.
Bitch.
I know. Haven't you heard me scream in the hall? You should know this.
Right.
Like if it's considered scary, then I probably won't do it, unless it's like watching a movie or something.
Alright, so basically I cut out like 3 minutes of these bozos talking about the movie El Orfanato, which is a movie about a haunted orphanage in Spain. They're really boring. I found it boring, and I think you'd find it boring too. So here's them talking about the movie It for like a couple minutes.
Shit, but I actually know Spanish. Fuck.
Have you guys seen It?
No.
Oh yeah, I watched it. I watched it.
The new one or the old
one?
one?
What's up?
The old one.
No, I haven't watched
The old It. The old It. Right? Yeah, I watched it a long time ago. Like
dude, that movie's so funny. Except it's boring a lot of the time, but it's so funny.
Yeah, I watched it quite a while ago, but like I don't really remember it though. I watched the new 2 movies, the new ones, during quarantine though, and I liked them. It was actually
I
pretty.
heard
It was
the first
actually
one
pretty
was
good.
good, but the second one wasn't as good.
Dude, the only one what's it called? The only thing I saw from it was the one clip of the old it was that one clip where he comes out of like the shower drain.
That was so funny.
All I see is this kid cowering in the corner of the shower and then a clown just there. I'm like, bro, it's kind of weird.
I read the book like in 8th grade.
Isn't that book's hella thick, bro?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I heard it's actually a really long book.
They'd always give us like hella free time, but they say we can't use our phones. So that they like, all right, you just gotta read, bro. And so I'm like, okay, fine, I'll get this book. Oh yeah, that's like the last book I actually read. It was kind of boring for most of it though.
Well, yeah, no shit, dog.
Bro, the book was wild. It was like this magic turtle or something came, and he was like, I don't even know how to describe it. It was just weird.
It was just a bunch of weird stuff.
Yeah.
I
honestly thought I was sleep deprived when I was reading it because I'm like, this makes no sense.
The fuck?
The dreaded, I think it was chapter 54 or something, the sewer sex scene.
The sewer sex scene. I have the power to cut stuff out as I please, and I'll cut this out too. Tommy gave you the chapter, so if you want to learn more about the sex scene, please, dude, go pick up a book, dumbass. Go read for once or something. Do something productive with your time instead of listening to this garbage, why don't you? And while you're at it, please, go outside for once, Jesus Christ.
I never knew about this.
I remember reading it, like, I was in class, because I finished a test early. It was a religion test, so I'm like, I'm not going to heaven for reading this, am I?
Dude, I'm gonna be real with you.
Imagine, imagine a priest comes in, he's like, yo, this is my favorite chapter in the book.
This is my favorite chapter, bro. 54 or 100 something, I forgot what it was. But like, I only discovered it because one of my friends, he was like, "Oh, you're reading it? Oh, skip all the way to this page." And then he's like, "Read the first line." And then I read it. And I'm like, "Okay, I'm good on that. I'll get to that when I get there, bro."
Wow.
He said, "Skip everything else. Just focus on that."
Hell yeah.
I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly.
What are you guys' paranormal experience? Like, okay, first off, do you guys believe in ghosts and all that paranormal stuff?
Hey, I got a story to tell.
Oh, Lord.
Do you believe in ghosts?
It probably does answer the question.
Well, it does. It kind of does answer the question a bit,
right,
you know.
For sure.
It's a story. It's actually a life experience for my mom. She left in she lived in the Siquijor Islands in the Philippines. You know, when she was young, and she lived in this house. It's a 2-story house, and it had free water, free electricity, free internet. About everything about it was free. It was very cheap, you know. And her family was like, "Oh, okay, this is a good place to move, you know, for a bit, you know, just stay here." And when they started to live in the house, they noticed some weird stuff going on. And like my mom would tell me that like when she would sleep in the house, she'll get nightmares and stuff. Like she'll usually get nightmares where like if she'll wake up in the middle of the night and look to the side of her bed, like on the floor, she'll notice that the floor is gone. Like it's a deep pit, a black pit, and the ground is like a light brown wooded tile floor, you know. And when she look down, it'll just be pitch black, like she said, when she like put her hand through it, it's like she can't like really feel the floor. But like she said, it seems so real that it doesn't really seem like a dream, you know. And like that's one of them. And also, she lived with her mom, her father, and her 3 other sisters. They all experienced these things, and they all tell the same thing. No inconsistencies in their storytelling. It makes me think that like, what they're saying is true. And like another thing that my mom would experience is that like sometimes when she's sleeping, she will feel like somebody's trying to strangle her. Somebody's trying to fucking strangle her, and like she feels the weight of a person on top of her, trying to just strangle her, you know. And like she said, when she feels the weight of a person, she'll look at the bed like there's somebody on there, like, you know, like when you go on top of a bed, or like it'll kind of go down a bit under your weight. That's what it would seem like somebody was on top of her just trying to strangle her to death. And all of her sisters experienced the same thing. They all experienced the same thing, and they all told me the stories. All of them, they told me this shit. And she said that like sometimes like it has an upstairs section, right?
Yeah.
And like she will hear people walking upstairs, even when she's alone, like doing her homework, you know. And she says that like she could tell it's like people because when she lived in the other place, you can hear rats upstairs, right? You know, walking around, like rats scurrying around and stuff. This one was different. It sounded like fully grown people walking upstairs, but nobody else was home except for her. And the dogs, she had like a couple dogs. One of them was named Rambo, and I'm not sure, I kind of forgot the name of the other one, but she said that sometimes the dogs, they'll kind of like cry a bit. You know, they'll give out like a woo or some shit like that, you know? Like they'll start crying, like they won't bark. They won't bark. It seems like they see something that they don't know whether it's hostile or it's friendly. Like they act curious about what they're seeing, you know?
Yeah,
and my mom says that like sometimes when she wakes up, she cannot speak. Like she tries to speak, but her voice cannot go out. Like she saw her mom walk by in the room. She tried to call for help because she felt like she cannot breathe, but she couldn't talk. So she had to run over to her mom, and she couldn't talk or anything, you know? It's like somebody took her voice away for a bit, you know? And like, yeah, it was just very weird stuff going on, you know? And like, I remember she'll tell me that one of her sisters started to sleepwalk ever since her experiences in that house. And her father got leukemia when he stayed over in that house. And like ever since they moved in, she said that her father and mom, they will get into a bunch of arguments. Like before moving in, they'll be like peaceful, like nothing really bad happening. But ever since moving there, she said that her mom and father will get into like really big arguments. Like they changed by moving in there. Like it changed them. It's kind of like in the movie The Shining, you know? When Jack Torrance moved into the hotel, it was like haunted, and he started changing and stuff. She said it was kind of like that, you know. And her neighbors will also experience the same things too. She said that she had this one neighbor, this kid, you know, he likes to sit in the front porch on his bench, and she said that the kid came up to her house crying because like the kid was saying that he was being choked by something, he was being strangled by something when he was sitting in the bench just chilling, you know. And like he said, it felt like someone pulled his tooth out, but nobody pulled his tooth out. But she said that he was obviously scared to death, you know, he was terrified. And it wasn't until later that they actually learned, I swear to God, okay, I swear, this is true, but like, my mom said that she later learned that the house was built on top of a cemetery. It was built on top of a cemetery. Yep, on top of a cemetery. And her neighbor was into witchcraft. Her neighbor was killing cats, apparently. witchcraft stuff. So, yeah, it was disastrous living there. And she said that ever since like she was there, she got asthma. But ever since like she left the place and came over here, her asthma was gone by leaving that place. And when her parents finally moved out, they didn't have any problems anymore. And but one of her sisters though, who lives in LA, who lived with her in the house, she still has sleepwalking problems. She sleepwalks ever since she moved to that one house, and that house is still up. It's still up to this very day, but it's abandoned now. Nobody lives there. Nobody lives there anymore. Oh, you want to go there?
Trip time?
Hell yeah.
You want to go there? But yo, that
challenge?
Hell yeah, man. Be the next Mr. Beast.
Get strangled by a ghost.
Got strangled by a ghost, gone sexual.
But my mom gone sexual.
Kevin
Yo.
fucks a ghost.
Yo, but that shit is wild. Like, my mom's been telling me this story ever since early elementary, and her story never changed. Her story never changed. So I really do think she's telling the truth about this,
Yeah.
And like her sisters, they also tell the same thing. Her mother tells the same thing too. Her father, he used to tell the same thing, but he got leukemia in his time over there, and it screwed him up. It's like a bunch of bad shit happened ever since they moved over there, and like, getting strangled, when you're sleeping, it's very, it's just downright scary,
Oh, yeah, honestly.
and like, it's weird because like everything is free, the water is free, electricity is free,
As soon as you said
internet
everything
is free.
that was like,
That's very
something
suspicious.
was weird.
Yeah, like they moved in for the money, but the price though came in with their
Psychological.
their livelihood. Yeah, psychological health. I just can't imagine living there. Like my mom, like she hates Nightmare on Elm Street. She hates that film series because it really reminds her of her time over there, all the nightmares that she had, and the PTSD basically. She hates that film series because Freddy Krueger, it really does remind her of her near-death experiences in these dreams.
Yeah, that's so weird.
So, what do y'all think about that? I don't think she's lying. I think she's being genuine.
Yeah, it sounds like
Yeah,
she's being
she probably
truthful.
is.
It sounds like she's being truthful. I believe in ghosts.
I don't think she'd be telling you in elementary if it was like a joke.
Yeah, like, dude, if they tell you in elementary, that's when you know something's like legit. No, yeah, I have a strong belief in ghosts. I believe that they exist and that they're still among us. Like that, some of them do come up around.
Yeah. True.
It's-
True. I just think that it's been the concept of ghosts and stuff and spirits. I think it's been disoriented over time. With how the media depicts it, how movies depict it.
Yeah, they
How
depict
people,
it's
too,
like depicted
TV
differently
shows.
than to what it actually is.
Yeah, like these TV shows trying to convince you that like these people are talking to ghosts and everything. It makes the entire thing seem laughable. Instead, when there's a very real possibility that there could be something out there that we don't really know about.
Yeah.
It is scary. It is a bit scary to deal with something that you can't really fight against.
Yeah, it is. It's something that just like that you feel that's just an overwhelming presence there.
Yeah, like I wish I could bring my mom into this podcast to tell the story. She could tell the story better than I do, but she has to do her own things,
Yeah.
and all that other stuff. But I asked her today about it. She was willing to have me share it to y'all. She was happy about it. Happy about me telling you about the ghost stuff and everything. And like, yeah, it's very real, at least in her experiences.
Yeah. No. Oh, I believe in ghosts. And what's it called? When I went to visit Mexico, my grandpa was still alive then. I was staying at his house most of the time, and his house is like in a ranch near a river. And so what's it called? So I was home alone one day. My grandpa was out. He was out hanging with some other people, and my aunt and cousin my godfather had gone to what's it called? They'd gone to town to go buy some stuff that they were gonna use to like cook and stuff like that later that day. So I was the only one at home with like the dogs, and I felt pretty safe physically with the dogs. But it was just it was like a little overwhelming sense that something wasn't right, and you could hear above.
Ooh, Travis.
Hey, what's up, Travis? We're talking about paranormal experiences and like, do we believe in ghosts right now? Hey, this just gave us a great story. But yeah.
Fuck, I missed the story. That sucks.
But
yeah.
But when I was in Mexico, I was home alone, and so I was in the living room watching TV. I was watching Mr. Bean. And
Mr. Bean.
I was watching Mr. Bean because that was like what they had on at the time.
This story is scary already.
I know, right? No, so I remember hearing sweeping from like above. So, and I knew I was home alone because everyone else left. So I heard sweeping. So I yelled out to see if anyone was there. Like if my grandpa had came home without me realizing. And so no one answered. So I ignored it for a bit. And 5 minutes later, I heard sweeping again. And I heard like a knock at my aunt's door, like to the bedroom door. So I went, and first of all, I checked around like all the other rooms and all like the other places. And like as soon as I'd go upstairs, like the sweeping would stop and everything would go quiet. I would go up to like the what's it called? It's like it's not an attic. It's like like you know how some places have like the rooftop gardens? Like it's pretty much just a roof. But like you can just relax on the roof. So I'd go up there and I would look around, and it's not big, so I'd see that nobody was up there. So I'd go back into like the main like rooms where you'd like sleep in, and I would walk around checking the rooms, see if anyone's home or anything like that. And nobody was home. But every time I would go downstairs, I'd hear sweeping start up again, and I'd hear a knock somewhere. So it was just something that was tripping me out over and over until like everyone would come back home. And then because I would sleep in my grandma's room and she wasn't there at that time. So it was literally just me by myself at the house. And sometimes at night you could just hear like some sounds coming from like where the river's at and the elementary school's at. And it was some weird stuff. And then
Damn, that's actually kind of spooky.
Because in Mexico they got all those beliefs like the Mexican boogeyman and all that. It's like it was some weird stuff, bro.
El Cucuy?
El Cucuy, yes sir. But nah, it was some freaky stuff. What about you, Tom?
Oh, hey, free cleaning though, hey?
Dude, worst part about it, they didn't clean anything.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
What a shitty ghost.
I would go up, I'd hear the sweeping, I would go up and I'd check every room, like, damn, it's still just as dirty as before.
Damn, bro. That ghost's a bitch.
Exactly, and then I'd hear the knock, I'm like, bro, what room is he trying to go into, or what room is he trying to get out of? But yeah. What about you, Tommy? You got any, like, paranormal stories like that?
Well, now I feel bad because I don't have any. I actually don't. But I do believe ghosts exist.
But yeah, whenever my mom would tell me that story, I would just kind of feel bad for her, because I feel like she really is being genuine about everything she's saying. You know, she never switched up her story or anything about what went on over there. She never switched it up. Always kept it the same. You know, and she said that like whenever they will like hear footsteps up in the second floor, they would turn on like really loud music on the radio, and apparently it would kind of scare them away. Like after playing the music and then turning it off, all the noises upstairs, it will stop. You know, and like sometimes I wonder how I would handle that situation. You know. Yeah, I would be out of there. I'm not staying around in there. There's no fucking way you're gonna let me deal with that, you know? Like, especially if it's something I don't know how to fight against, you know? I probably cannot hurt it physically. It probably doesn't care about what I say to it. Well, maybe it'll get violent, but I don't think it'll go away though. Only thing I do know is to get the hell away from it. Stay the hell away from whatever the hell is, you know, attached to that place. You know, especially if you're living in a house that's built on top of a cemetery. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
No amount of holy water is gonna save you from that.
Oh yeah, you have an army of ghosts in there if it's a cemetery.
Like, Tommy performing an exorcism wouldn't even help it, bro.
I don't even know how to do that.
Yeah.
Be quiet, bro. You went to Jesus.
I'm sure you could figure it out. You know, you went to Jesus school.
On the job training.
Yeah, Tommy got the best experience. He got the most experience.
By the way, bro, we said that it'd be cool to go visit like an actual abandoned place. So when Jesus said that, bro, when Jesus talked about his mom's story of her childhood home, you willing to go, Travis? 24 hours?
Bro, 24 hours? The fuck? No.
Why not?
Let me tell you the things you'll face over there.
To be fair, though, I got the highest like survivability rate out of all of us because I'm the white guy, so I'm not too scared.
This is the Philippines. This is the Philippines they're talking about.
Yeah, but he's white, so he's got plot armor.
I know. I got plot, bro.
Dude, I'm gonna die first. I'm like the most minority out of everyone.
Well, let me tell you some of the things you'll face over there. So one of the things that my mom said you'll face over there is strangulation. Strangulation. She said that, you know, I already said it, but like, you know, this is going to Travis. But like when she would sleep and like sometimes she'll feel that something is strangling her. But not only does it feel like strangling her, but she feels the weight of a person on top of her.
Don't know.
Oh,
like,
hell no,
like
bro.
the full weight, like somebody's smothering her, you know? She cannot grab onto it, but she feels the weight of a person on top of her, you know?
That's
trying to strangle her. And like sometimes she'll wake up, she'll look to the side of the bed. Keep in mind, the floor is like a light brown wood tile floor.
Like,
she'll look the side of the...
Right? Like,
yeah.
Would be considered stereotypical.
What's up?
Like, it's like what you would consider stereotypical, like just the wood flooring underneath it. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, like a light brown wood floor, you know? I'm pretty sure you can envision it. But sometimes she'll look to the side of the bed, she'll wake up 6 o'clock at night. 6 o'clock in the morning, she'll want to get up, but like she looks to the side of the bed on the floor. There's no floor, like it's pitch black. You know, like as if she could fall into it and to never get back out of there again, you know? You know, like it seems so real, you know? Like she swears it's not really dreams. Like sometimes she thinks it's so real that she's actually seeing it and experiencing it, but she'll also get the bad dreams too, along with it. You know?
What do you say, Travis?
I said that shit's fucked. What else is it?
And like one of her sisters got a sleepwalking problem ever since moving over there. Like ever since they moved over there, her sister started to sleepwalk most of the time. Like she will wake up, not really wake up. She's not conscious, but she's walking around, you know, while sleepwalking.
Yeah.
And she still has this problem to this very day.
my brother.
She still has that problem.
Sleepwalking problem, according to my mom. Cause sometimes she'd either catch him like waking up, like she'd catch him like fast asleep, but he'd be in the living room like with a controller in his hands. Dude,
Maybe he got caught playing video games,
I
and
don't
you
know.
just quickly turn everything off.
I don't know. It could be, but what's it called? Like when I go to sleep, I'm a heavy sleeper. Like almost nothing could wake me up. And so I had my PlayStation set up in my room for a while, and apparently she just remembered seeing a light come from my room. And she caught my brother just standing there, like not even playing, just had it on. But apparently he was just in my room standing with the control in his hands, but like fast asleep. And he snores when he sleeps, so you know. So he's like a heavy snorer. But I don't know. I don't like that though. Sleepwalking's weird. It's like
Yeah, for sure.
It's weird how it works, you know. Like, how would he see where you're walking if you're sleeping? You know, like, would you be walking into a wall or something, bumping your face everywhere?
You
Like,
ever heard
it's
the
weird
stories
how
of
it
people
works.
sleepwalking and shit? So there's people that like walk in the middle of the streets and like died and shit from that.
dude, yeah, that's like
Oh yeah, people die.
Yeah.
From sleepwalking.
That's crazy.
that's some weird stuff.
Mhm.
And whenever my mom's
Yeah.
sister would sleepwalk, usually for some reason she would walk over to her dad's room, maybe walk into the door, and like she will sometimes be talking, and like usually like well, this one time,
Oh no.
yeah, kind of like mumbling something, but
that's
like
fucked.
Dude, that's
That's
what. Let me
oh,
close
like,
my closet door real quick.
her mom said my mom said that like her sister would say will mumble like, please take us home, I want
What
to go
the
home.
fuck?
It's like the spirit are controlling her
Yeah.
to tell father to go back to the place that they came from and to not stay over there.
Dog, I got goosebumps
You know?
right now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
just
I got
fucking scary
goosebumps.
as shit.
I got goosebumps right now just telling you, but it's all real. It's all real. You know, my mom would tell
I
you.
trust. I trust.
My mom would tell you all this shit, you know?
And then, cause what's it called? Cause
Like-
also Philippines got some like weird fuck shit going on over
Yeah.
there too.
Yeah, it's the Philippines,
Yeah.
bro.
Hell
And
yeah.
Travis.
Yo,
Like,
And also, her neighbor, also experiences the same problems.
dude, that's
Too.
so fucked. What the
And
hell?
she also has another neighbor who practices witchcraft.
What area
Not
is your mother
joking.
living in?
We should drop Travis out
Sikihor-
there to
Si-
see if
Sikihor
he'll connect with the
Islands.
white man.
The Sikihor Islands.
That shit sounds scary as hell.
Dude, put
Let's
the
drop
name
Travis
in
out
chat.
there.
Put the name in.
And like the dogs, that they have, one of them is named Rambo. Sometimes the dogs, they'll like murmur at night. They'll kind of like howl a little bit, like as if they see a stranger, but they don't know whether to attack or to run away. It's like they're scared. They don't know, like they're acting in between of aggression and like just obedience. It's like they don't know what to do. They're scared. They don't want to attack. They're scared of what they're seeing. Whatever the hell they're seeing or hearing is scaring the shit out of the dogs, and they want to stay inside. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like a bunch of crazy stuff went on in my mom's life. You know,
Dude, at first I was like, we should visit an abandoned place, and when you said, I was like, bro, easy. We could just visit that place for a bit and see.
Nah,
But
dude.
nah, dude, that sounds like not 24 hours, bro. Like maybe just like look around for an hour or two.
Maybe. I don't know. I
Yeah.
feel really confident because of my skin color. So I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah,
If
you
I
got
was-
part
That
on.
was
You
like
got part. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best to look for this place and ask my mom and my other family members if they remember the area, like the street or the address, perhaps.
What if we like this
And, like-
place doesn't even exist
And
anymore?
like, no, they say that it's still there. It's still there,
Oh, for real?
you know,
What is
but
it called?
it's
What are
abandoned.
the islands called?
The Sikihor Islands. Google that. Sikihor.
It is really funny. It's horror. Like I'm really tired. It's funny as fuck.
And like it's fucked up
Yeah.
because they apparently I think she said a while ago that like our family considered doing a fucking exorcism to
Why didn't they? Dude? I
her
would've
sister
done
because she was sleepwalking. She had a sleepwalking problem, you know, and her father was fucked up because her father got leukemia
that. Wait,
in
how do you
his
spell
time over
Siki?
there. What happened?
How do you spell Siki?
Siki whore?
Yeah.
Let me
You're having a
let me Google.
I thought you were talking about SeatGeek, that app for ticketing.
No.
I'm fucking fried right now, bro.
Dude, at first when you mentioned like that place, I was like, dude, we could visit that. But now I'm like, I don't know. Like, dude, if
Hold on. Let me ask my
You're gonna
mom.
die in the Philippines.
Let me ask my mom how to spell that.
Dude, I've
Let me-
seen
hold on,
horror
let me
movies
ask
that are
you.
like based on like by Filipino directors. Dude, those are always freaky as shit.
If we go there, could we at least all be getting married and then have a 90-day fiance group follow us?
No,
Can we-
Please.
It'll be like 90 Day Fiance with like
Please.
the ghosts.
It'd be so funny.
we're gonna die there.
It'll be like the longest 90-day episode.
Dude, I don't know.
Phasmophobia in real life.
Charles gonna set up the camera. He's gonna be like, shut the door. He shut the door. He shut the door.
Dude, if this happens in real life, I'm talking about the
Okay. I found it. I found the spelling. I found it.
All
Okay. You want me to drop it in the group chat?
Yeah.
I took a screenshot of the place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey
It's
guys, no
small
cap.
island.
We was at a
It's
haunted
a
place.
small island, so we could
I'm
probably
leaving.
find that place very quickly.
They don't find it. Anyways,
I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly.
How do we transition from this great story by Jesus? Like, we can't have something retarded come after it. We can't be like, alright guys, so what are your thoughts on Five Nights at Freddy's?
So, thoughts on Five Nights at Freddy's, guys? Come on.
At first, it's scary.
Five Nights at Freddy's Tiki Horror Edition.
Which one animatronic was the most attractive, bro?
Which one, if you had a bone, like if you were forced to bone, which one would you bone?
That's a good question you got there.
I don't know, man. Chica looking kind of fine.
That's what I'm saying,
the
toy
same
teacher, bro. I'm sorry, my brain is too fried to have like a serious conversation.
Yo, there's actually a list. There's actually a list of haunted places in the Philippines.
Oh yeah, hold up.
There's a list. I wonder if I could find where my mom used to live.
Hell yeah, bro.
Look at those
Zendaya,
tips, bro. Shit.
Alright, I got you.
Oh wow.
I'm about to read y'all the most haunted, 16 most haunted places
Oh
in the
shit,
world.
dog.
Okay.
She fucking woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Alright, here.
Wow, look at all those mouths.
Johan,
man.
put these pictures in the recording.
Alright, first place.
What's the
Waverly-
16 most haunted places?
Okay, 16 most haunted places are Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Kentucky, USA.
Doesn't this fucking Selena Gomez live there?
I don't know,
Hell
dude.
yeah, man.
Okay,
I'll
so
go.
This is a hospital that was built after America was like plagued by tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis.
Shout out Arthur from
Okay.
Red Dead
Arthur
Redemption
Morgan from
2.
Red Dead, yeah. The second place, number 15 is Poveglia, Italy. So they got haunted pasta over there.
Hell yeah, let's go to Italy, bro.
Number
I can
14,
film my movie
Show me a movie in the haunted place.
Number 14,
in a haunted place,
we
bro.
got Monte Cristo Homestead, New South Wales, Australia. Dude, Australia's already scary as hell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got huge spiders.
This island has like one really big road just wrapping the entire thing.
Far Harbor headaches. We got number 13 is Eastern State Penitentiary, Pennsylvania, USA. This is a prison that's abandoned.
That's
Oh,
how you
wow,
said
USA.
penetrate for a second.
Uh,
I'm so far gone.
here's something that is said about it. It says that some visitors have heard crying from the cells. So that's pretty cool. Salem, Massachusetts, USA. That's where the witch trials were at.
I don't want to go to Massachusetts, bro.
But dude, we could visit where like 20 people that were mostly women were hanged because they were like thought to be consorting with the devil. That's like haunted.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Yeah. There is Penang War Museum, Ghost Hill in Penang, Malaysia.
you know, it's gonna be so funny if someone watches this right after our first one.
Exactly. They're gonna go from like what's it called? From absolute ass to
They're
this.
gonna be like, oh, what questions do we have? What's your kink? And then like 10 minutes later, okay, so my mom, she got strangled in this house, bro.
Dude, I was looking through the islands and I found the fucking Honda Acti. Look at that.
Hell yeah.
What?
I found the Honda Acti on the Sikor Islands.
Do you guys want to visit the UK? It's number 10 on the spot with Mary King's Close, Edinburgh, UK.
I don't want to
UK.
see British people. They're already scary.
Yeah, I hate British people.
Okay.
Fuck Harry Potter.
Honestly,
Well,
British
I'm
quote
being
unquote
homophobic to
people.
British
what's it called?
people.
The tour guide has reported that a lot of people have felt like sick. They felt a hand grab them or sudden chills.
Oh,
Ooh,
sudden
kinky.
chills.
Next up, number 9 is Lawang Sewu, Indonesia, and there is apparently what's it
Say
called?
Song Woo.
Be quiet.
Squid Game.
This okay, the ghost stories for
Oh
this
my
place
God.
include a ghost of a young Dutch woman who committed suicide in the building. Headless
Wow.
ghouls walking
Deserved.
around.
She's Dutch.
Yeah, honestly, she had it coming.
Look, the Squid Game colors on the shirt.
And a kuntilanak,
My.
which is a vampire.
Wait, Kevin, was she bad though?
I don't know.
Yeah,
There's no
actually,
picture of
how
her.
hot was she?
There's no picture of her.
Okay, you know what?
On a scale of 1 to
That joke
5.
went too far. I'm sorry.
On a scale of 1 to 5, is she a 4 or a 7?
I don't know. This one's
What?
also this one is also in UK. Apparently they hear the
Me
they
and
see,
Travis
like,
are just holding this podcast back.
they see visions.
Single
this
handedly,
place
bro.
This place in UK, bro. It's called Ancient Ram Inn. Ram Inn.
Let me just look up what the average Dutch woman looks like to see if she had.
Okay.
I found more bikes.
Oh yeah, man.
Look, I did.
Good job.
You don't
Okay,
sound
you
too
know what?
proud.
Seeing this picture, yes, she had it coming.
Okay. Okay, this is another place in the UK.
Is this girl called Megan Dutch?
She's alright.
Who, Megan Dutch?
I don't know this person. I just look at average Dutch women.
Oh, I was looking at Megan Dutch.
This one's kind of bad.
Travis.
Okay, wait, one of them was bad, but it wasn't the first one I saw. And it doesn't fit the narrative I'm trying to push, so I ignored it.
Oh, Jesus, this is something like what you said about like what happened to your mom. It's the sensations of being pushed down onto the bed by a male demon.
Oh shit! Dang,
That's scary.
that's what she's talking
The
about.
current
Shit.
owners of the property believe that it was built on a former pagan burial ground as well, where children were sacrificed.
Look.
Oh,
They
wow.
bury people in
That's
Megan,
tough,
Yo,
bro.
the place that she been in is built us on top of a cemetery too. What? Oh, Lord Almighty!
That is
Wait, Kevin, did you say pegging or what?
Pagan, motherfucker. Pagan.
Ghosts
Oh.
peg you.
Like the religion.
Ghosts
dumbass.
peg you.
Oh,
The ghost on the
Okay.
straps,
Okay, we gotta
dude.
finish this up.
I was confused because he
That's
said
actually
pegging.
scary.
I heard pegging cemetery or something, so I'm like, how do they peg him and then bury him? Like, it seems kind of weird. It seems kind of messed up. How is this allowed?
Okay, this is okay. We're gonna
No.
speed
Silence.
to the five ones because we gotta
Okay.
end this quick.
Alright.
Number 5.
We only got to tell one story, bro.
Airedale Asylum, which is in Victoria, Australia. This is there's apparently a ghost of Nurse Carrie who is supposed to haunt the women's wing.
Mm-hmm.
They'll hear loud bangs out of nowhere.
Saudi
Building-
Arabia.
The building is unoccupied. They'll feel like they're being touched. they're cold, or there's droughts running through the whole building.
Sexually touched, or like what we talking about?
No, like just
like how
they're
you get inappropriately touched, bro.
no,
Like you know.
like you'll just feel something touch you out of nowhere, not inappropriately.
So
Shush.
not sexually.
Yes.
Get fingered by a ghost.
Number 4 is Alcatraz. Alcatraz is number 4 on the most haunted places.
Isn't that like near here?
Yeah, that's
You dumb
Yeah,
motherfucker.
that's off the bay in San Francisco.
Isn't that
Wait.
like near
We
here?
got Plucky
Bruh, I
Village.
thought that was the place in Harry Potter.
That's where they
wait,
locked up
that's
Al
Azkaban.
Capone.
Azkaban, yeah.
This is another.
No,
place
no,
in
no,
the
don't
UK.
correct me, don't correct me. I
Called
realized
Plucky
it.
Village. It's called Plucky Village, and it is in UK.
Buckley Village.
There's
They sell KFC.
There's an apparition that is named the Red Lady who haunts the churchyard once it gets dark. There was also a highwayman who was stabbed with a sword and pinned to a tree.
Oh, what?
And then we got the toll booth, Aberdeen, UK. Among the stories of the paranormal activity are the sounds of rattling chains. There's a mysterious white mist and a tight feeling around the necks of visitors. And last place,
Dog, I feel uncomfortable staying in my room now. I want to go to the living room.
yeah, no, I'm uncomfortable in my own room too. Don't worry. And the number 1 place, which is the most haunted place in the world, apparently to this list, is Myrtle's Plantation, USA. I'm gonna
Yeah.
Where?
Myrtle's Plantation.
I'm gonna read the whole description to this.
Plantation.
It was rumored to be built on an ancient Indian burial ground. The Myrtle's Plantation has been dubbed one of America's most haunted homes. Legend has it that 10 murders have occurred in this house. The ghost of
Wow.
a former slave in a green turban has been sighted, as well as a haunted mirror which supposedly holds the ghosts of Sarah Woodruff and her children, who have previously
that?
lived in the house.
Is she fine?
You guys can look that up later.
She hot or not?
Let me look up. What's her name? Sarah Woodruff?
Yes, Tommy, shush. I'm reading.
I'm looking her up.
All right. Equally
Woodruff?
spooky is the apparition of William Winter, who was reportedly
Dude, they're
shot
all
on the
ugly.
front porch. His
What?
ghost, writhing in agony from the gunshot wound, has been sighted crawling up the stairs. That's
Wow.
it. That is what I got of the most haunted places in the world.
Dude, they all have short hair, bro.
Look at her.
That is scary.
Alright,
What
guys,
do you mean,
smash
bro?
your pass.
You wouldn't hit?
No, I wouldn't.
Smash your
She
pass,
was like
bro.
a teacher.
All right.
Alright, guys. Sarah Woodruff, smash her pass.
No.
Hard smash for me, bro.
We're wrapping this up. Thank you for coming today and joining us on the Halloween episode, on the Halloween special of our spooky podcast.
Smash her
I forgot how
pass.
stupid our intro was. Thanks for reminding me, Kevin.
Have a good one, everyone. Ta-ta.
Toodaloo.
Adios. amigos.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Oh yeah, we should probably say that.
Happy Halloween.